Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in yet another video on this channel. And we will be continuing with the series for the transit of Saturn in Pisces. And in today's video, we'll be looking at the transit of Saturn for Scorpio Ascendant or Scorpio Moon. Okay. And if you look at the chart, you know, Pisces falls in the fifth house for Scorpio Ascendant or Scorpio Moon. And this is not a it's not going to be a very pleasant transit for Scorpio Ascendant or Scorpio Moon. Anyways, Saturn is not a very good planet for Scorpio Moon or Scorpio Ascendant because it rules the third house and the fourth house. Okay. But anyways, since Saturn dries up things to whichever house it moves, so you can expect the drying up of your love life, your romantic life. Okay. And another thing that I have noticed, in this transit, a lot of people, they came up for consultations, and what I've noticed is, this transit has actually impacted their earnings from the stock market. Okay. So be very careful if you have money invested in the stock market, if you have put your money out there in shares or in stocks, please see that you stay in there for the long term. Don't try to make short-term gains because Saturn is always about going for the long haul. Okay, so never try to make short-term gains with regards to the stock market. Okay, and the fifth aspect of Saturn is the third aspect of Saturn is falling on the seventh house. This means your relationships, your marriage, your partnership could get affected. Okay, because the third aspect of Saturn is obviously very challenging. So since it looks directly at the house of your of your partnerships by its third aspect, so it means that you know your relationships, particularly your relationship with with your friends, with your business partners, with your spouse, it's going to come under severe stress. Okay, and the seventh aspect of Saturn is falling on your 11th house, so this is actually good for your gains. Okay, so if your money is stuck for a long time, say you're working in a field where you have to deal with a postpaid payment system, and your money has gotten stuck because of that, in that case also you can actually expect some relief. Okay, and you can also expect to get into some new network circles. You can expect to make friends with new people. Okay, and if you're looking for a promotion or a hike, then this is the time where you should actually get that hike. Okay, but one thing you have to be careful about is that if you have elder siblings, then your relationship with your elder siblings could come under certain form of stress. Okay, now Saturn is also looking at your second house by its 10th aspect. Okay, so this can actually deplete your finances. Okay, this can actually deplete your finances. Although the seventh aspect of Saturn, that is the aspect of Saturn on the 11th house, is going to bring you money, but Saturn's aspect on the second house is going to deplete your finances. Some unexpected expenses might come up, and you could also see some arguments in your family life. Okay, because your third house is already getting impacted, so that peace may there could be some disturbance with regards to peace in the family. Okay, there could be disturbances, there could be issues with regards to your parents, there could be issues with regards to your food. Okay, I recently did a consultation for a person who was Scorpio Ascendant, and because this transit was going on, he suffered from an acute case of food poisoning, because of which he had to get admitted to the hospital. Okay, so watch out for these issues, particularly food poisoning, and particularly be very careful about whatever you eat or whatever you consume. Okay, remember, the planets will always enter your system through the food before anything else. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please leave behind your valuable feedback in the comment section, and as always, you can reach out for a consultation if you think you need guidance in these times. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we will be covering the impact of Saturn in Pisces for Sagittarius Ascendant or Moon. Okay, I'll see you soon. Namaste. Om Gurave Namaha.